Thanks for taking time today.
No
Good
problem.
to see you again. I feel like we're brothers here. You know, I mean, it's would you do me a favor and tell everybody else a little bit about you?
I'm 50 years old, and I've never been married. I've worked hard, put my life into my personal extracurricular activities with work, and I have 2 children. Long story, but I raised them both myself. I put my personal stuff behind in order to raise them, so my love life went on the back burner. And now that they're both old enough, one's moved out of the house, the other 16 and a half, he's able to fend for himself a little better. I decided it was time for me to get a little bit of happiness in my life. And so I decided to seriously start searching for my second half.
Great. Well, you've been to Anastasia before. This is, I don't know what tour, but I know you've been on a couple tours with me. Was there any special reason that you picked Anastasia?
No, there's always the reason why I pick Anastasia. It's the best site out there. The setup on the computer, first off, is head and shoulders above the rest of them that I've seen. The information that they put on there, the quality of the photos of the women, the different shots to show, not only their face, but, you can a lot of times read a little bit about a person by looking at their body language and the things that they're doing. You can see some happiness, through the photos. All the information attributed to the ladies, their height, their weight, their age, their background on their schooling, their religious affiliations, and then they give synopsis of the characteristics that they feel that they have, what they're looking for in a man. So, I mean, if they say they're looking for a smoker and you're a non-smoker, or vice versa, right then and there, that's something that's not going to be in common. So they really put a lot of information out there, and it really helps to narrow the field down on what you're looking for.
Before you get here.
Before you get here.
That's great. Well, you've been on several tours before, so I know I don't have to ask you. You're definitely not looking for just fun. You're really looking for a serious relation for the lady to get married and settle down. And
absolutely.
So, you know the Ukraine. Do you like the Ukraine?
Yeah, the people are wonderful. I mean, the girls are fantastic. They speak with their heart. As soon as you meet them, you can tell by just the look in their eyes and how they grab your hand and shake your hand, or if they their body language by sitting close to you. The space is closed up between you and them when you're trying to meet each other. They're not afraid. They're not afraid to interact because they are on the absolute same serious line that we're here. It's not, hi, I saw you from afar, would you like to get together and maybe have lunch and let's get to know each other a little bit. All that's been cut through, and it's out and it's gone. It's out the window. We're walking in there saying we want to get married, and these girls are walking in there saying we're looking for that man that wants to get married. It's already cut and dry.
Your impression of the ladies is favorable.
Absolutely, over the top.
Right. Have you gone outside Odessa?
Yeah. Funny you should ask that. You can come here with all the best laid plans in the world, right, and they can get shot to just shot to pieces.
They just didn't meet your expectations?
No. Everybody's meeting my expectations, and my problem, as we've discussed before, is variety is a killer. It's just over the top. There's so many. But on the third social, in the very last hour, one of the girls came up to me, and I had not even. There's so many beautiful women. They just get lost in the crowd. And this one girl in particular was from Kiev, and she was in the beauty contest. And not that I didn't notice her. She had been in my favorites that I had put before. But again, there were so many women there, they just get lost in the crowd. And she brought the interpreter over, wanted to meet me, said she had wanted to meet me when she saw me 2 nights earlier. And, like strangers and I, we just kept missing each other. So I sat down and talked with her, and everything fell into place. And I didn't realize until most of the way through the conversation that she didn't live in Odessa, because here I'm thinking, oh my God, I found the woman of my dreams. I spent all week with her, and then she drops the bomb. I'm leaving in a couple of hours on the train to go back to my home in Kiev, 6 hours north. And I was like, oh my God, no, please don't. And being a foreigner, not being able to read the language, not being able to speak the language, I'm hesitant at times to travel outside my comfort zone here with the help of Anastasia. I mean, the help is just unbelievable, the support. I feel so comfortable here. And so it's step out of that was, to even think about that was taking a big step.
Major decision.
So I made a decision to go on up there to Kiev. Everything fell into place. I had somebody to go up there with. I had another person that I met up there that's a relative of somebody that I know in the States. Just everything fell into place. She wanted me to meet her brother because he's like a second father, wanted to get his approval. And we went and had a great time, and I think that I got his approval, so I think we're on the right track, and we're already making plans to meet again and filling out visa paperwork, and so I think this is maybe the one.
A step forward.
Absolutely. I'm already making plans to come back straight to Kiev to be with her.
That's excellent. Congratulations. That's great. Let me ask you this. You know, you've come here several times. What do you feel about the Anastasia staff?
The staff are wonderful. They will do anything within reason to help make sure that you have the best time possible. They are continually coming back and asking, you know, what can we do for you? How was your date? Can I set up something else for you? Reminding us of things that we have forgotten, and that shows the quality of these ladies, that they can remember so many things from so many different men that are on these tours and just keep them all boxed up that belongs to each particular guy. The staff is absolutely fantastic. You can't do any better.
Any communication problem between the staff and the way the Americans do things? If you had a problem, what do you do?
No, I've had no problems. If I have an issue with something, I go ask them and they take care of it, whether it's trying to buy more minutes on my phone, which we don't have to necessarily buy minutes on our phone, but when they run out over here, you're dead in the water.
Yeah.
That stops everything cold. Mm-hmm. So they're helpful on that. I've seen men have to have their airline tickets changed. I've seen beautiful bouquets of flowers that have been ordered, you know, via the staff. The taxi services that show up that take care of everything, getting us from where we need to go from one place to the other. They really go above and beyond, literally.
So, is there any comments on how you'd see they may improve the tour?
Wow. No. I mean,
so because you're a man of detail, I can see that.
I don't see anything.
Okay, good. So you, needless to say, you come back again. You're going to come back to visit this lady?
I'm absolutely. We're already making plans. She's already making plans to get a tourist visa, hopefully to come see me for a couple of weeks in California, and then we're going to dive into the fiance visa after that, so hopefully it'll be a little easier to get it. She's had the opportunity to have visas to a lot of Western countries, and she has a good office that's going to help her out, so it should be reasonably easy for her to get it to come visit me.
So if there's anything you'd like to say to the men out there watching about the tours, if they're undecided or what they want to do or whatever, is there any advice you could give them?
If you've looked at this site and you're thinking, you know, you're just a little bit skeptical about, you know, what this is offering, I got no reason to lie. You are a crazy man if you don't at least take your chance to come on out here and experience, because here the world is turned upside down on what you think is normal in the area of dating. Trust me, what you see on there is exactly what you're going to get.